So we've made it to March, which is crazy that we're already 2 months into 2018, and that means it's time for February's Blu-ray haul. But before we get started, I had a couple of quick announcements. First one, I put out a video last night making a big announcement. It's not about movies. It's not really about my channel, but it's very important to me. So if you haven't watched that one, go check it out. Second big announcement, a couple days ago, I hit 15,000 subscribers, which is just crazy, mind-blowing, gigantic. Thank you to all of you. So on Saturday, I'm going to do a live Q&A. We've already got someone to watch our kids. My wife's going to run the chat board and everything, so I'm going to do a full, official, long Q&A with you guys. That's going to be at 4 o'clock, I believe, Central Time. Texas time, 4 o'clock. That's coming up on Saturday. With that said, let's get started looking at the Blu-rays I acquired in the month of February. First up, About Time. So Rachel McAdams, quite popular in our household. We love just about everything that she is in. Just so fun, so delightful. And this one's about time travel. So you take Rachel McAdams and you take time travel, you put them together. That's like a recipe for a movie that's going to be very popular in the Chandler household once again. And it happens to be a pretty good little movie too. We also like rom-coms. I don't have any problem with rom-coms. I know they're chick flicks, but they're also enjoyable, just like simple. They're great fast food movies. Most rom-coms are for me. Just easy to enjoy, sit down, put on in the background. Yeah, that's so enjoyable one. Next up, we've got AntMan. So, as you guys are probably well aware, I'm going through the entire MCU in release order leading up to Avengers Infinity War. And during that process, I'm buying any of the movies in the MCU that I didn't already own on Blu-ray. And one that I didn't already own was Ant-Man, which is kind of surprising to me because we actually really like Ant-Man. And like my wife really likes it. Every time we're talking about Marvel movies and Ant-Man comes through, oh, Ant-Man, I really like Ant-Man. That's her response. Like Captain America Winter Soldier's like, okay, yeah, we can watch that. I guess we can put on Thor. Oh, Ant-Man. Man, I love Ant-Man. So it's just kind of funny to me that of all of them, Ant-Man is the one that she gets really excited about. So I'm really excited to rewatch this one because I haven't watched it in a little bit. And I love Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, Evangeline Lilly, a bunch of great things. Michael Pena, just with all that stuff that he does in it. Such a fun movie. And because it kind of came in the middle of bigger Marvel movies, it's a little bit forgotten in some ways, but still a ton of fun. Next up, Date Night. So we went to go see Game Night this past weekend, and as soon as we got out of the theater, my wife goes, let's watch Date Night tonight. I'm like, I don't think we own that. So we went and bought it and even looked up on the internet, where can we buy it? And tracked down just the Best Buy that had it in stock so that we could watch Date Night that night. And the movie's not as good as it should be because we love Steve Carell. We love Tina Fey. And it's got Mark Wahlberg. Gal Gadot is in the movie as Mark Wahlberg's lady friend in it. And the whole movie is just packed with cameos. It's not as good as the cast. It's not, especially like these two have such great chemistry. And the idea of them being together, taking some of those NBC stars, put them in a movie together. But it's still fun. It's still an enjoyable enough movie. Doesn't live up to what it should be, but it's still an enjoyable enough fun time watching it and easy to put on in the background. And the individual scenes are enjoyable. So I said enjoyable way too many times while talking about that movie. So this month was my daughter's birthday, and for that reason, we got two of the upcoming ones are for her. The next two, I'll say the next two are for her. So next we've got Leap. Movie I didn't catch in the theaters. I guess I wasn't thinking well enough. I was thinking too much about what do I want to go see. And every time that Leap trailer came on, I was like, I don't even know what I'm watching. And even the way the trailer was done, it seemed like there was like an inventor and stuff. And it seemed more about that than about the ballet or ballerina stuff. And so I didn't think I should take my daughter to go see this in the theater because I'm stupid. And then we finally rented it when it was on Redbox, and this was a big hit with her. Actually, last week, we took her to a dance class to see if she'd like that, to see if we want to give her ballet lessons for a little bit. So I don't think we're going to do it just yet. She's actually going to be doing martial arts with my son. We started that this week. It's a ton of fun, too. So, but we tried it. She loves this one. She tries dancing. But anyway, there you go. This one. I haven't actually watched this one to beginning to end yet. I've watched all the pieces at different times when I've walked in or all that fun stuff. But I think I've seen almost all of it, but I've never actually watched the whole thing. Next one that we picked up for my daughter, Mad Max. She's a huge Mel Gibson fan, loves cool muscle cars, double barrel shotguns, all that. She loves that stuff. Families being killed, revenge, people kind of being tortured to death, run over by motorcycles, all that. That's not right. The next one is the other one. The next one is the one we got for her. No, so Mad Max. I love Mad Max. I grew up watching the Mel Gibson movies. I don't like Thunderdome so much, but all the other ones, very big fan of those ones. I'm thinking there might be a ranking in the month of March. I keep putting it on my calendar to do it. It just hasn't happened yet. Partially because I didn't own these on Blu-ray. Now I am 1/4 of the way to being able to rank the Mad Max movies, so I'll be watching this pretty soon. Maybe tonight after my wife goes to bed, I'll sneak up, grab Chloe, and wake her up. I'm like, hey, let's watch Mad Max. It's 3 a.m, and we'll watch this till 5 a.m. I think she'd have a good time with it. Finally, last pickup of the month. This one I did actually give Chloe for her birthday. My Little Pony, and we did actually go see this one in the theater together. So that was a lot of fun back whenever I saw that one opening weekend with her, and she wasn't really a My Little Pony fan before that. She was afterwards, and it's all on Netflix, and we got her some of the toys and stuff. So, yeah, she's now one of those My Little Pony kids, and I'm a brony. And no, I'm not a brony. No, I having seen the movie and now watched a bunch of episodes of the show. Definitely not a brony. Anyway, those are my acquisitions for the month of February. Be sure to check out that video I posted last night with some important information about some stuff. And then if you're interested, Saturday, 4 p.m. Central Time, Texas time, live Q&A, celebrating, having fun, talking with you guys as I've hit 15,000 subscribers. Gigantic thank you for that. There you go. That's tonight, or this is the morning as I'm posting this. I don't know when you're watching. It doesn't matter what time I'm filming this or what time I'm posting it. That is when you're watching. So that'll do it for this video. And if you're new to my channel, please consider clicking that subscribe button. I do movie reviews, TV reviews, ranking videos, Blu-ray hauls. But the key thing is I don't want to just talk about movies. I want to talk about movies with you. So please consider clicking that subscribe button and joining me down in the comment section so we can have a nice lively discussion about the movies I've acquired, the movies you've acquired, all of that fun stuff. And as always, thank you for watching.